Hello! I'm going to walk you through today how to make an easy beginner DIY crocheted star. Super easy for beginners. Let's get started. Alright, what you're going to need is yarn in your choice of color. I'm starting with white today. We also need a pair of scissors and a crochet hook. I'm going to be using a 5.5mm, but any size crochet hook really works. Alright, I will be needing the scissors for a while, so I'm going to set them aside. Get my yarn ready to go. Alright, what a lovely mess. Alright, once you get the end of it, you're going to make a magic ring or a magic circle. It's called either one. Super easy. You're going to take the end of your yarn and you're going to put it behind the rest of it. And then you'll hold it like that, insert your crochet hook into the ring, and you pull the yarn through. And then you're gonna yarn over again and pull it through there, and that is your magic ring. Alright, to make the star, we're going to double crochet 15 stitches into the magic ring. So I'll walk you through it. You're going to yarn over, and then you're going to insert your crochet hook into the magic ring and grab the yarn and pull that through. So you'll have 3 loops on your crochet hook. You're going to yarn over again, and you're going to pull this through the first 2. So usually the first one is a little tighter, but it'll get easier. So you go through the first 2, and then you're going to yarn over again and pull it through the second 2. So that's 1. So we have to do 15 of those. So here we go. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Alright, at this point, this little tail I have here is getting a little short to hold on to, so you just give it a little pull. Makes your ring smaller, but it makes the tail easier to hold on to. Alright, so we did 10, so now we're on to 11. 12. 13. 14. And 15. Alright, now that we've got our 15, you're going to pull on the tail until you can't pull on it anymore. It's going to close up the magic circle. So just pull on it, and it closes it up. Alright, and then to completely close the magic ring, we're going to go over here to this first stitch. We're going to insert the hook, and you're going to pull the yarn through, and you're going to pull it through those 2. So you have 1 loop on your hook. You can give it a little tug, and there we have our 15 double crochets into our magic circle. So that's the center of your star. To work on the arms now, we're going to chain 5. So go yarn over and through. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Now, you're not going to use this first stitch, so the second stitch from the hook is where we're going to go. We're going to do a single crochet, so you just insert the hook and you pull the yarn through. You have 2 loops on your hook. You pull yarn over and pull through those 2. That's a single crochet. For the second one here, we're going to do a half double. So you're going to yarn over and insert into the next stitch. You're going to yarn over and pull the yarn through again. Now you have 3 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull it through all 3 of them. That's a half double. For the next one, we're going to do a double. So you yarn over, you insert it, and yarn over and pull through. Then you have the 3 on your hook again. So it's going to be just like with the center. You yarn over, you pull it through the first 2, and then you yarn over and pull it through the second 2. And then the last stitch on this chain of 5 is going to be in this last stitch. You're going to do a triple crochet or a treble crochet. It depends on how the pattern is written or what country you're from. So a triple crochet is what I call it. So you're going to yarn over, and then you're going to yarn over again. Then you insert your hook in the next stitch, yarn over, pull it through. So right now you have 4 loops on your hook. You yarn over and you pull it through the first 2, and then you have 3. Yarn over, pull it through the next 2. You have 2. Yarn over and you pull it through the last 2. It's not as intimidating as it sounds. It's actually pretty fun. All right, this is where we started. We're going to skip the next stitch. In this third stitch here, you will insert your hook, yarn over, pull the yarn through, yarn over, pull the yarn through. So now you just have 1 loop on your crochet hook, and you have now got your first arm of your star. You're going to repeat this process 4 more times. So you go into the next stitch here, yarn over, pull through, like that, and then crochet, you chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, remember you skip this first one that's closest to your hook. So the second one, we're going to do a single crochet. So you just insert your hook and you pull it through, and then you go through the 2 loops. That's a single crochet. For a half double in the next one, we yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, go through all 3 at the same time, yarn over, and this is going to be a full double. So you pull it through, you got 3, you go through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the second 2. And then for the last one is the triple. So you go over 1, over 2, insert into the last stitch of the chain, yarn over and pull through, yarn over through the first 2, yarn over through the second 2, yarn over through the last 2. This is where we started. We skip 1, so we go in here. Tie it off like that. And then we just repeat the process 3 more times, but it now has legs. So we go into the next one, and then we chain the 5, into the second one, and we do a single crochet, and then we do a half double, and then we do a full double, and then we do the triple. Oops. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. And then we skip one, go here. Now we've got 3. All right, we go into the next one, and we chain 5. We skip the first one again, go into the second one, and we do a single crochet, and then we do a half double, and then we do a double, and then we do the triple. And then we skip one and go here. Okay, and then our last one. So we go into the next one, and we again chain our 5. Single crochet, half double, double, and the triple. And then we skip one and go here. That, and then now we have all 5 points to our star, or arms, or whatever you want to call them. So then we're going to finish it off, fasten it off. So we're going to use those scissors now, and we're going to cut the yarn. Just give it a little snip. All right, so you're going to go ahead and pull it through all the way, and then kind of tighten it down with your hands. Go back into your last stitch and yarn over. Whoops. All right, go back into the last stitch, yarn over like that, so that you can pull the yarn through. You have 1 loop on your hook. You're going to yarn over again and pull the remaining yarn through like that again, and then just kind of tighten it up with your hands, and then you can snip off that tail closer to it. I like to make that the bottom at the feet, basically. And then you still have this tail from your magic circle, so you can just trim that a little like that. I still leave like about a 1/2 inch to 1 inch. It depends on what I'm going to do with the star. I've made stars that went on an American flag blanket. In that case, I would just be done here, and then you would sew it onto your project. Easy peasy. I have also made a 4th of July red, white, and blue star garland. And in that case, I would make 2 of these. So I'd have 2, and I would have left a long tail. Oops. See, I didn't trim that magic circle. All right, I would have left a long tail about 1 foot long. And I would take this other one that does not have a long tail, because you just need 1. And I would put them together so that their tails were on the inside. And I would thread this end of this long tail through an upholstery needle, and then I would just sew these along their edges until they were one sewn together, because that gives it more sturdiness, because alone they're kind of floppy and they kind of want to curl up. So for the garland, I sewed 2 stars together. I made 60 total stars. I made 60 total stars. I made 20 of these in white, 20 of these in red, 20 of these in blue, and then I sewed them together so that I had 10 sturdy stars. And then I just threaded through some yarn, and I ended up poking it through like that. Is basically how I threaded it after I had the stars done, to make them hang, and they hung really nicely. There was no, they didn't flop forward or anything. So there's a lot you can do with a simple crocheted star. I'd love to see what y'all come up with. Thank you for watching.